one morning I came into the office, I was praying, and the Lord put this on my heart to begin to look at every passage that had to do with anything with healing. Because what I thought I was going to assume is, here we're going to find the pattern, the secret sauce. And what I learned was, there is no distinct pattern except one thing. And that one thing I began to talk about last week. I thought it was going to be either the laying on of hands, but it wasn't the laying on of hands because, as I told you, that was only mentioned of the 38 accounts 9 times. Doesn't mean it didn't happen, but it's only mentioned throughout the Gospels, because what I did, just so you understand the process I went through, is I took every verse in Matthew, then I took every verse in Mark, then I took every verse in Luke, and I took every verse in John, and I saw how they overlap. Now, as you know, John only has a couple things that overlap. And then I blended them together, and I highlighted the parts for each one that was different and distinct. And then I wrote a narrative for every event that laid out basically from beginning to end how this went. Don't ask me how many pages this one is. This is a long one. And so I thought, okay, we're going to find a pattern. But it wasn't the laying on of hands. I thought it was. Then I thought, oh, well, I mean, it's Jesus. He's going to command it. But you know what? The command was only about 7 times. Clearly that. It's not, of the 38, that's not the pattern. And then I thought it'd be like, oh, it's faith. But as I told you last week, faith was only mentioned 9 of the 38 times. But as I began to process that, something hit me that I hadn't thought of. While faith was only mentioned specifically 9 times, it was demonstrated every single time. How? Because they came to Jesus.